Guys, it's your boy the Dark Kage here, and today me and Crimson are going to be doing What If Naruto Had Sunshine. Now, say hello, Crimson. So yeah, so today we're gonna, oh yeah. So anyway, so today guys, we're going to be doing What If Naruto. Wait, I put Naruto had. Okay, let's just do this. I put Naruto by accident. Alright, yeah. So basically, so Sunshine, let's make it like Minato's family's Genkai, like their special ability. So let's say that Minato, he had it, like let's say that he was known to be the fastest and the strongest shinobi alive during this time because he could use his clan's Genkai called Sunshine. And Naruto, of course, would inherit this Genkai, but it would be much stronger than Minato's. Is it Namikaze? And everyone and Minato noticed when Naruto was born, he was incredibly weak. That's the difference. Mind you, he wasn't born during the daytime. Remember, Naruto was born at night. And that's when sunshine is just at its weakest. But espe- es- especially at high noon. He will literally become the strongest thing in the world. The one. Yeah, okay, so basically guys, when Naruto was a kid, the villagers they didn't throw rocks at him at all. They were afraid of him because during the daytime he was stronger than every single Jonin in the village. Besides, Kakashi, the third Hokage and Might Guy, and Asuma. But yeah, he was like one of but like, he couldn't control his power, so everybody still they feared him instead of, hating him instead. So there's the difference to that. And he has the nine tails, by the way. If y'all, we forgot to mention that and this time he got 100% of the nine tails sealed inside of him instead of 50%, just for plot reasons. Yeah. So basically, Naruto, when he was in the academy, he was naturally much taller. He wasn't buff yet. He's not gonna be buff until much older. Until he's like, let's just give it. He won't be buff like Escanor until he's like 14 because it's kind of weird to see a child that's really buff. Yeah, because Gotenks is ripped. We can't even lie. Yeah, yeah. So basically Naruto will now enter the academy, which when it comes to physical stuff altogether, Naruto would he would dominate the competition. But when it came to like Genjutsu and stuff like that, like he was really garbage at it. He actually became very prideful of his strength. Eventually, ooh, where should we put the Divine X Rita at? Like in the story, what do you think we should put it at? Ooh, okay, that's interesting. So, all right, so when all right, so that's where it's gonna be, but he's not gonna get it till he's into Shippuden for plot reasons. Because he can, because Escanor can actually summon the power of sunshine during the night with Divine X Rita. Yeah, so anyway, so basically, so we don't time skip to when Naruto's 12 years old, and it's the end. It's now the beginning exams. So Naruto, for the most part, he basically just passes most of the, like, he still passes for the most. He does pass without needing to know. He not passing due to him not actually needing to know the clone genjutsu because he's just that strong. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So basically, hold on. Scorch releases basically. So in a way, Naruto kind of has. When Naruto uses the power of the sun, you could imagine it being another version of Scorch release. In a way, you can say. So yeah. So basically, so Mizuki still tries. He still does trick Naruto because Naruto may be strong, but he isn't the smartest person in the world. Yeah, so basically he still does listen to Mizuki. Mind you, this is during the nighttime, so Naruto is basically as strong as he was in canon at night. So yeah, mind you, he asked Naruto during the nighttime because he would never want to ask Naruto during the daytime. Yes. So yeah, so basically he still does learn the Shadow Clone Jutsu. He still does defeat Mizuki, but this time what I could say he would defeat him with a little more ease than before. But yeah, so Naruto still does get put on Team 7, and most of that would still go the same. Yeah, I don't know. No, no, he would actually be more interested in Hinata or Hinata, however you want to pronounce it. But he would be more interested in her power overall. How if she actually trains more, she could become very strong overall. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, so of course Kakashi would still show up late. Naruto wouldn't do the eraser trick because Naruto is during the daytime, so Naruto wouldn't really act like himself. He would be very prideful. He would just be sitting, far as he would just be standing and just glaring at Sasuke. Yeah, and ooh, I can't imagine far as what's gonna happen during the bell test when high noon hits. Ooh, that's scary. Yeah, yeah, but basically, so of course Naruto's goal would be much different. He would say that he stands between all ninjas, even Hokages and even Hashirama and Minato. Now, in the first and fourth Hokage, he will be stronger than both of them. He would say he stand between all ninjas. Yeah, he creates a technique. It's called Kuru Sun, which he basically summons a but just much smaller because he's not as strong as Escanor yet. Yeah, but anyway, so of course everybody tells their goals, and basically Kakashi tells them to meet him at 8 a.m. in the morning tomorrow. Naruto then smiles, knowing that he'll dominate his teacher. Yeah, he was just trying to make him hungry so they'll lose energy quicker. Yeah, yeah, but anyway, so now we time skip tomorrow. It's to the next day, and it's now. So Naruto actually arrives just a few minutes before Kakashi, which Kakashi would arrive around 11 o'clock. And when Kakashi starts the bell, it says, Naruto tells Kakashi one thing. Look at the time. It's high noon. And this is when Kakashi sees Naruto begin to grow to where Naruto's 12 feet tall, and he literally looks like a hot Cheeto. No, he literally looks like fight like Human Torch from Marvel. That's literally what he looks like right now. But just so this is when Kakashi then says, so the rumors are true. This is when he would then rush at Naruto, and Naruto would then say, Divine Sword Escanor, which he would literally just split the wind, and it would literally like slash Kakashi like vertically, and it would literally knock Kakashi out from that. This is when Naruto would then say, I am the strongest being. I am the one. You will remember my name. Copy Ninja Kakashi. And this is when Naruto would even take one of the lunch boxes just to be petty. As Naruto just begins to eat some lunch, he just watches as Kakashi, mind you. So now that Kakashi is like he's pretty injured, it would have Sasuke would have an easier time getting the bell since Kakashi literally just got slashed vertically on his chest. Yes, honestly, Kakashi literally tells the third Hokage that he does not want Sakura on his team because she's utterly useless. Being Hana, which is he. No, wait, wait, hold on. No, they wouldn't do that. Think about it. We still need to have Ino Shikacho, so that one we need to keep that formation there. That has to stay. They would actually pick the second batch. Well, the better choice would be Hinata, and Sakura would be moved to Team 8 instead. Wait, no, Team 10. Wait, yeah, yes, yeah, Team 8. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, Team 8. And now Team 8 has a completely useless person. Cause yeah, hello, Grandpa, hello, dude, hello, dude, Crimson, hello. I can't hear you, man. Hello, hello. Okay, I can hear you now. All right. So I say yeah. So they replaced Hinata with They replaced. No, I'm sorry. They replaced Sakura with Hinata. Yeah. Well, at least in part one, and most of part two. But yeah, because she didn't do anything Boruto at all. Anyway, but yeah, let's look aside that because Boruto's in canon. But yeah, but anyway, so yeah, so Naruto, so for a while they were just doing a bunch of boring missions, and on on one certain day, Naruto he then walks up to the third Hokage and says, "Third Hokage, I need better missions. I was able to beat one of the strongest Jonin alive. I think I deserve to be on a better mission," he would say. Yeah, so this is when Naruto would then say, then I'm sorry, this is when the Hokage then says, "Actually, I do have a mission for you guys. It it's not. I'm giving you a C rank mission. You are gonna be taking a bridge builder named Tazuna, which they didn't smell something that reeks of alcohol as it's Tazuna." If Sasuke would then say, "Shut up, loser." Oh, this is when Tazuna says, "Shut your big." Wait, I'm about to get on your ass. Tazuna's like, I'm about to roast you too. And Naruto then says, "I'm about to kill this old man." He was about, he- yeah. Hold on, Crimson, you continue. I'll be right back. Hello? Sorry, I went to go eat something. Um, so where are we at? Oh yeah, so basically, yeah. So Naruto, he just begins to body like everybody there. Like bro just one taps all of them. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so basically, so does not did Naruto still talk no jutsu Zabuza? All right, so basically, so when that's over, and it will still be named the Great Naruto Bridge. And Naruto would eventually leave with the rest of the group. And when Kakashi goes to report to the third Hokage, far as Crimson, you tell far as the third Hokage what happened because I wasn't there when you were talking. All right, so yeah, so basically, so Naruto would be walking in the village, would just be walking in the village with Sasuke, and out of nowhere, he would then see Konohamaru getting bullied, and Naruto would then say, "Why are you bullying my little brother?" He would tell the Conqueror. Yeah, and this is when I say, "You don't look so tough. You may be a big guy," he would say. So this is when Naruto then begins to choke Conqueror, saying, "You want to say it again, Sand Ninja? You know you're bullying the third Hokage's grandson. You don't want to start a war because y'all would lose so badly because I am here." Oh Lord, I just I just made an all my quote. I just made it. So this is when Gara would then come down saying, "Enough, Conqueror. We are." And this is when Tamari would say, "We are here for the tuning exams." Naruto then said, all right. I'm gonna keep watch of y'all though." And this is when oh sorry, go ahead. This is when Gara would actually be intimidated for the first time in his life. No, his Gara would then go. And this is when they would all then walk away, and everyone, and Tamari and Conqueror would both be shocked that Gara was actually afraid of something. Sasuke then shut up, Naruto. And anyway, this is when Hanato then comes in on Sasuke telling them that Kakashi had wants them to come here for a second. So this is when Kakashi would then tells them about the tuning exams and how it can both increase their power and their rank so they can gain more money and experience with better missions, just like you want Naruto, Kakashi would say. No, I mean strength and better missions. Naruto oh go ahead, sorry. Well, it runs for around 2 months, Kakashi would say. As Naruto didn't think, alright, I can live with that, but I might want to start a tavern someday. I don't know, he would say. Anyway, so this is when Naruto, Hinata, and Sasuke would all end up walking up to the door, which this is when Sasuke would then break the Genjutsu, which Naruto had already noticed it, but he wanted to see if his teammates could. Because Naruto, he's very good, he's very good at like sensing Genjutsus, he's just not good at doing them, which is kind of weird. And anyway, Naruto wouldn't be affected by the Genjutsu because why should he fear anybody that's weaker than him? Anyway, so this is when eventually, as they're walking, they then run into Rock Lee, which this is when Rock Lee would then challenge Naruto to a fight because he wouldn't challenge Sasuke this time because Naruto is literally known to be very strong, very powerful. Yeah. So this is when Rock Lee would then say, this is when Rock Lee would try to kick and do what he try to use Leap Hurricane, which Naruto would simply block with his hand, like he would literally block it with his big ass hand. This is when he would say, "Was is that all?" This is when Lee would then say dynamic entry, which you would basically just do a flying kick. Go ahead, Crimson. Oh, dude, hello. Oh, hold on. But yeah, so yeah, he would do a dynamic. Hello. All right, sorry about that. So I said basically Naruto had did a I mean, sorry, Lee had did a dynamic entry to Lee had did a dynamic entry to Naruto. This is when Lee would say, "I know, I need to perfect my technique." But this is when he would then, Naruto would then see Lee unravel his bandages on his hand, saying, "Forgive me, Guy Sensei." This is when Lee would then open up the first gate. He would actually land a kick to Naruto's chin, as this is when Naruto would then be in the air, as this is when Lee would then get punched in the face by Mighty Guy. As this is when my guy would think in his head saying, "So this is Kakashi's famed student. I can see how he was able to beat Kakashi before, but this is when he then say, looking at Naruto saying, 'You won't beat me, son. I am I am the blue devil of the leaf.'" I mean, you do have a lion tattoo on your back, Sasuke would say. Ew, that's actually kind of disgusting. But yeah, but anyway, this is when, anyway, so this is when they would just go to, this is when they would just go to they would actually enter the exams, seeing all the other getting, and they would, every also getting would be shocked saying, this is This is just the kid everyone was talking about, the kid who beat the copy ninja. I can't really see how he was able to beat him. Everyone would say. Actually, it's a test first, they would say. God, God dang it. But anyway, so Naruto, with his determination, he still ended up passing with everyone else. And the rest of it, we basically got the same. So the Forest of Death. Ooh, this about to be fun. So yeah, so Naruto enters the Forest of Death, along with Sasuke and Hinata. And so, basically, it kind of goes the same up until where Naruto says he has to go pee, and he of course uses it. But this time, when he gets swallowed by the snake, he punches a hole through its stomach to get out. And this is when Orochimaru was about to get Sasuke, and Naruto would literally jump in front of Orochimaru and bang him right in the face. Like he just punched him real hard in the face, like literally breaking Orochi, like ripping Orochimaru's like little like disguise off. But just surprises Orochimaru. And this is when Naruto would then also say, "Look at the time. It's high noon." And this is when Naruto would then turn into the one again. And this is when he would then rush at Orochimaru. Surprising Orochimaru that a guy this big would be that fast. And this is when he begins to he was just being able to beat up. He just begins to beat up Orochimaru. He literally grabs a tree. You know how Mr. Incredible had grabbed a tree? Like he literally just started whacking Orochimaru with it. Yeah, this is when Orochimaru he literally gives back the scroll. And this is when he then tells Sasuke that one day you're gonna come for me for power. Mind you, Orochimaru didn't get to put the curse mark on Sasuke's neck this time because Naruto came before that happened, and he bodied Orochimaru within 1 minute. Yeah. Anyway, so this is when they would then lead the Force of Deficit, end up being in second place due to them coming literally right after Gara, which also still surprised everyone that a team could finish that fast. But then I also saw who was on the team, and as Naruto's waiting, as everyone's waiting, as Team Gara and Team Seven is waiting for everyone else to show up, Naruto just begins to relax, saying that this is going to be a cakewalk. Yeah, so now we time skip to a few days later, and every team is now back where they is now in the preliminary exams, and just as normal, Naruto still does Naruto still does fight Kiba, and he annihilates Kiba within literally 2 minutes. Okay, yeah, okay, Naruto, enough with the puns, Kakashi would say. Anyway, so this is when Naruto with that so anyway, so this is when Hinata versus Neji happens. Now Hinata obviously having way more determination and way more willpower. She wouldn't beat Neji, but she would last longer than in the fight than she normally would. And this time when instead of three Jonin showing up, it's actually Naruto. He would literally grab Neji's hand and breaks his wrist. That's really Exactly. Like, how could you be that weak? But anyway, so this is when Neji would say, just like a classic cartoon villain would say, "You haven't seen the last of me." So yeah, so this is when Naruto's in So anyway, so this is when, as Naruto then says, oh yeah, so this is when Naruto he then decides, after the preliminary exams, he then decides to maybe actually find a teacher for once. So he would then ask Kakashi to train him, but Kakashi would then tell him that there's nothing he can really teach Naruto right now. So he then gets he then literally find he then tells Naruto try to find someone that's right for you. He would say. So this is when eventually Naruto would then come. When eventually Naruto would then go to the hot springs for just to relax. He then sees an old man watching a bunch of girls still in the hot springs. This being Jiraiya. Jiraiya then Naruto then says, "Kuro, son," literally throwing a cruel sign at Jiraiya. But just Jiraiya, feeling an intense heat going towards him, would jump above it, saying, "Who are you?" I I am the one who stands between. He would tell Jiraiya, oh, so basically Naruto's about to is having his encounter with Jiraiya, basically. He's saying, Naruto basically just said, I'm the pinnacle between all shinobis, including the fourth and first Hokage. I am the great sage I am the great sage gallant known as Jiraiya. Well, anyway, I can tell that you're really strong, Jiraiya would say, and I would like to train you. Naruto says, what can you teach me? You'll see, kid, Jiraiya would say. This time, Jiraiya actually being more focused on wanting to train Naruto instead of having Naruto do, shenanigans. So, of course, so this is when Jiraiya and Naruto would then go to the woods. And this is when Jiraiya would tell Naruto, I'm going to teach you a jutsu called the summoning jutsu. And this is when Jiraiya, yeah, Jiraiya would respond to him. I can summon a giant toad that can use water release and wind release and can and has a really cool sword, I would say. Yeah, but we have a really cool ability once you master it. It's called Sage Mode. It basically it basically makes you kind of not be able to need eyes at all because you can literally react to if someone's attacking you. When you perfect it, no. If it's imperfect, yes. So this is when Naruto then puts his blood contract on in the scroll. And this is when Jiraiya shows Naruto the hand signs for summoning jutsu. And this time, I feel like Naruto would actually get the summoning jutsu on his third try instead of having Naruto literally have to be near death to use it. Okay. Yeah, yeah, he would actually summon something Jiraiya didn't expect. It's the Great Sage Lion hybrid that it's a great sage lion that's actually lives in Mount Miyamoku. His name is Escanor. Oh, yeah, that's basically it was insane. My name is Escanor, and I may not be a toad, but I do live on Mount Miyamoku. He would say. So this is when they would then say that this is when Escanor would then tell Naruto that I will be your summon from now on. He would say. Oh, look, Crimson, don't you have one of those like really cool lion like art pieces with it with like a sword or something like that? So yeah, so I'll show y'all. We'll show y'all in the next part what Naruto summon looks like. But yeah, just know that he looks like. Just know, and no, it's not that Escanor. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, so this is when Naruto Raiden tells Naruto that he's actually. Ooh, wait, hold on. What should Naruto summoning jutsus be? Like, what should Escanor's jutsus be? It can be like Cruel Sun because like that's already Naruto's ability, but something different. You think he should? I think she should be able to like breathe off different types of fire. Yeah, and basically, so yeah, so this is when Jiraiya says, I'll see what I can do to help you. But yeah, so now Naruto not knowing that summoning jutsu, seeing that Naruto picked it up on his third try, Jiraiya tells Naruto that he's going to teach him another jutsu. It was created by the fourth Hokage, but it's incomplete. It's called, this is when, a golden spear appears in, Jiraiya's hand. Now, I don't know, a lot of y'all, if y'all are anime only, y'all would know that the Rasengan is blue, but it actually isn't at all. Naruto's actual chakra color is gold. So yeah. Yeah, so Naruto says that's his actual chakra color. So yeah, he would say Naruto said that's really interesting. I might be able to. Naruto thinks and said that he might be able to use it with Cruel Sun, combine it with Cruel Sun in a way. This jutsu, he says, this is when he then gives Naruto a water balloon, saying that first, the first thing you need to learn how to condense your chakra into the sphere itself. You know, this is when he then says, this one just says, no, not at all you need to do is pop the balloon with chakra. That's, chop. All you need to do is pop the water balloon with chakra. That isn't that hard, he would say. Yeah, so this is when Naruto then begins. Now, y'all know that again, Naruto literally, he technically perfected the Rasengan within a week, but mind you, Naruto has a month to train, so yeah, Naruto would get down the first step on. It would take him the first step of the Rasengan would take him 3 days. The second step would take him 4 days, and the final step would take him a week. So Naruto would actually perfect the Rasengan completely, which would only take him maybe 2 weeks at most. So now, well, not well, the regular Rasengan. So Naruto now begins to tell Jiraiya that he has another ability. It's called Cruel Sun. It's scorch release, Naruto would say. So this is when Naruto then begins to try to condense his Cruel Sun to make a ring around his Rasengan being scorched out. Rasen Shuri, basically. That's what Naruto thinks it should be called. Since this time, like a Cruel Sun is basically is gonna be scorched out, basically another form of fire, basically. So this is what all like it took Naruto like it still Naruto doesn't complete the scorched guy like Rasen Shuriken. He's only able to get the scorched out Rasengan because he didn't have enough time to complete it. But anyway, hello. Okay, you're there. All right. All right, go ahead. Well, that's it because tomorrow you actually it's time. It's you will have the final exams. He would say, "Son, yeah." He said, "Well, I'll try that, but it's going to be difficult." So he tells Naruto to just take the day off, basically. Anyway, this is Jiraiya avoiding the question. He just says, "Have a nice day," and as he leaves. As we now time skip to the next day to where Naruto actually walks into Naruto's just sitting there, as of course Sasuke is in there on time as usual, and Gaara is still just sitting there. So the match is Naruto versus Neji. Now Naruto says, "I've been actually waiting for this." You know how Eskimos was talking to Meliodas about how he was waiting to finally show him that he's stronger than him. Yeah, so that's basically how like Naruto is to Neji. I've been waiting for the chance to prove that I'm better than you. And look at the time. Now I'm playing. Nah. Let's not do him like that. Let's save the high noon for later. So yeah, so Neji as usual would just go on his rant about life, and Naruto would literally just punch him. He would punch through Neji's rotation, telling Neji that I don't give a dang about your little quest. This is when Naruto would then say that when I become the Hokage and the strongest ninja ever, I'll make sure that the Hyuga change personally and believe that that is a fact. He would say. Yeah, so this is when, of course, Naruto would actually easily beat Neji because we all knew Naruto was gonna beat him, and yeah, that's gonna So then the next thing that's gonna happen is that Naruto end up going back to the stance, and everything else goes canon up into where like Gar begins to transform into Shikaku. As this time Naruto with his big self just jumps down as he literally kicks Gar into the forest. Like that hard. He kicks Gar so hard that he lands in the forest. And bro just starts riding a cruel sun like a surfboard in the air. So yeah, Sasuke's also just following Naruto and like he's following Naruto in the forest. And this is when actually Sasuke would get there faster than Naruto does. And Sasuke still does have his usual fight with Gaara, which is just when Naruto would show up. He would still do the dab kick like he usually does. Yeah, this is when he then says that alright, look at the he says, now it's time for me to prove that I am the number one. That I'm number one. And guess what, Gara? Look at the time. It's high noon. And this is when Naruto would then say, this is when Naruto begins to weave hand signs as Gara had turned into the full Shikaku. Naruto would then weave hand signs saying, summoning jutsu. This is when he would then summon Escanor, his summoning. Yeah, this is when he says, "All right," he says, "This is what you got to do, kid. You want to literally headbutt that kid out of his sleep, and I'll fight the Shikaku while you're doing that. While you try to wake him up." Yeah, so this is when this is when Escanor would begin to have a fight with Shikaku, which he's dominating Shikaku, by the way. He's just beating him up basically. But yeah, so this is when Naruto would then jump down and headbutt Gaara like very hard. And yeah, as Naruto didn't talk no jutsu, Scar was saying that, trust me, my life was way worse than yours. Everybody feared me just because I was different from them. So trust me, you don't know what it feels. I know what it feels like to have that pain of losing both of my parents and being looked at as more than just a monster, he would say. And that is a fact. But yeah, hello. Anyway, he was insane. Well, thank you, Naruto Uzumaki, girl would say. As that will be the end of part one. So, what if Naruto had sunshine? And the next part, we're going to be doing the final valley, the Sasuke retrieval arc, and the beginning of Shippuden. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all have a good day. Uh, and Kuru Sun.